Hey, you guys, I just have one other point to make. And it is important so that maybe this doesn't happen somewhere else, But when I was done talking to the pastor, or I should say when he was done giving me what for, I went to go get my daughters, and the Sunday school teacher asked me how I was. And I said, I'm not fine. And I said, I won't be back because the pastor told me not to come back. I told you guys that part. And I said he was being an ass, which is true. Anyway, I'm not afraid to say it. It is true. He was way too rough with me. Anyway, not that I shouldn't be able to take it, but it just hit me wrong, I think, because it just meant so much for me to have somewhere for my kids. That's why. It wasn't so much that he was attacking me as much as, it was just completely taking down my plans. Anyway, the thing is, so she asked me how I was, and so I was telling her all about it, and I was in tears the whole time. And then she says, well, you know what? You could talk to one of the elders. Maybe they could help with your hurts, and, maybe we could work things out and this thing. And she's being really nice about it and stuff, trying to help me figure this problem out. Anyway, and she says, here comes a couple of the elders now. I'll go talk to one of them and get him to talk to you. So I'm like, okay. So I started to talk to the elder about it, and kind of reluctantly, but told him a little bit. And the pastor comes up behind him like, well, here comes the pastor now. And the pastor comes up at me and says, why are you talking to everybody? Didn't I tell you need to leave? Didn't I tell you need to find a different church? I don't know why you're talking to all these people. You see, you are being combative. You're telling everybody you're causing all sorts of problems here. And the elder tried to tell him no. I was like, well, and I started to tell him, well, I talked to her because she asked how I'm doing, and she had me talk to the elder, and she's like, no, you're just trying to cause problems. You're just trying to cause more problems here and whatever. And then the elder tried to say, well, no, and he was trying to tell her exactly what I just said. He was trying to tell the pastor, no, I was told to talk to him. He was starting to say that, and the pastor wasn't having it. I don't know. It sort of seemed like maybe he heard the elder and stopped. But anyway, and then the elder quickly answered my first original question. Do the left and the right really know right from wrong? And his answer was, well, no, neither one always knows right from wrong. Easy for the elder to answer the question. And then the elder just seemed befuddled. I don't know what he was thinking at all, because I'm not in his head. And so I bring this up because actually the Bible says to, go to the person who hurt you first, then try to bring someone with you and bring a couple witnesses. So the pastor getting mad at me for having a couple witnesses when that's exactly what the Bible actually says to do, and I'm not even the one who orchestrated that. I was talking to the Sunday school teacher, of course, because I was crying when I went to her, so she wanted to know what was wrong. So I told her, my very first thing is, how are you doing? Oh, I'm going to say, oh, I'm fine when I'm crying. I knew she was going to want an answer. So, of course, I went straight into telling her the pastor was being an ass. Well, excuse my French, but you know what? That's exactly what he was being to me. Anyway, and then she wanted to work with me. And then the elder was willing to work with me. That's 2 witnesses, which is what you're supposed to do. And the pastor didn't even let them speak. The pastor didn't let them help to, it was all him. He didn't even let the 2 witnesses be a part of it. So he already went against what the Bible preaches. So you know what? This whole thing of having 2 witnesses is actually a good thing. And at least you feel supported or understood. Even if you might be slightly in the wrong or completely in the wrong or partially, completely, or not at all in the wrong. You've got some support. You've got people who at least understand why you were upset, even if you were slightly in the wrong. They still understand and they still want to get it worked out. Anyway, so there's that. Yeah, get your couple of witnesses, and hopefully you won't even have to worry about that, and someone else will do that part for you, which likely will happen if you're in the right place. At least those people were in the right spirit, and you know that there are some good, even in the midst of a bad place, right? But never get mad because a couple people come with the person you have a problem with, because that's the way it's supposed to be, and let them have a part in it, and let them talk and talk to them too. You know, let them play their role, and don't be mad that they're getting involved, because that's actually a good thing. It helps with the communication, or at least it's supposed to. The pastor didn't let it be that way, but that's the way it's supposed to be. Anyway, well, that's my last little take, and you guys have a great day. Again, keep me in your prayers, because I need them. All right, bye-bye.